Pandakambara ndainziwa bara iko oh Mwari koininda tadze iko.
Enforce investigation and prosecution of harmful traditional, religious, and any other practices that result in the sexual abuse of persons with disabilities in all contexts.
It has been noted with concern by various researchers and reports that girls and women with disabilities are more vulnerable to various forms of abuse. According to the 2021 UNESCO report, 40 to 70% of girls with disabilities are sexually abused by the age 18. Women and girls with disabilities are up to 3 times more likely to be raped, twice as likely to experience other forms of gender-based violence, and more likely to suffer more injuries and more prolonged abuse than women and girls without disabilities. That is according to UNESCO 2021.
Traditional healers and religious prophets that prescribe sex with girls and women with disabilities as a cure for HIV, a conduit for getting rich, and for any other reason must be combated and prosecuted.
No to sexual abuse and gender-based violence among children, girls and women with disability. That's our theme. That's the dzekubhinywa kunoitwa vanasikana nemadzimai akaremara, ende nyaya idzodzo they go unreported. Dzimwe nyaya hadzisi kusvika kupolisi nekuti nyaya idzo nguva dzinenge dzine mafamily members. Zvinoitika ndezvokuti mwana uyu paanenge achigezwa, tine vana vanenge vane mental retardation. Tikatarisa mwana ane mental retardation, chronological age anenge ane kana 16 years, but mental age anenge ane 5 years kana 6 years. Sa mwana ye, there is a child body ye, but body yakura, asi mune mwana. Isusu ndio vana ivavo vatinotora, tinotanga neage yake, anenge achitoita anototamba nematoys nechi, but society chimuona kana kuenda kunguva anoenda anenge atokura, but mune kamwana ikako kanogezwa, mukugezwa imomo muri kubva kubhinywa kunoitwa chi zvakare. Vana vanobhinywa zvakare nemacaregivers, vamwe vari kubhinywa nenyaya yekuti havasi kurarama zviri independent, anenge achidependa pana caregiver. That dependence on caregiver is causing sexual abuse, and those abuses go unreported. That's why we thought our inception or our launch should actually emphasize on no to sexual abuse and gender-based violence.
The investigation and prosecution of persons who earn an income by forcefully using persons with disabilities as commercial sex workers must be enforced.
The Zimbabwean government participates actively in reducing sexual abuse and GBV against persons with disabilities. It made itself a signatory to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, and it domesticated as well as constitutionalizing these rights in 2013. Constitution. These rights include rights to education, rights to health, rights to free movement, rights to employment, only to mention some. As communities, as long as we ignore these government efforts, persons with disabilities will continue to be more vulnerable to abuse. Researches that were carried out by Chibume and others show that most public infrastructure in Bindura, including schools and clinics, are still inaccessible. Most persons with disabilities drop out of their home schools due to negative attitude they experience, as well as inaccessible school infrastructure. Most girls in wheelchairs fail to access school toilets in most schools due to lack of ramps or inside rails to support them. Thus, in various instances, they drop out of school.
Opportunities must be created for persons with disabilities to develop and use their creative, artistic, and intellectual potential, not only for their own benefit, but also for the enrichment of society.
Vai vindo